This episode of Fleet Equipment's on the Road is brought to you by Omnitrax. Visit omnitrax.com for more information and enjoy the show.
The Mid-America Trucking Show is the trucking industry's largest exhibition and the site of big news announcements from every corner of the industry. Showcased throughout the hall are the latest examples of trucking technology, which has taken a giant leap over the last few years with no sign of slowing its progress. So aside from learning the latest news, Fleet Equipment went to Matt's with one particular question in mind. What does the future of trucking look like? We try to get a bit closer to the answer on this episode of On the Road.
I'm Jason Morgan, and this is Alex Chrissy. We travel the globe to get our hands on the latest truck equipment and talk to the industry's best and brightest. This is Fleet Equipment's On the Road.
One obvious example of the future comes in the form of autonomous vehicles. We've seen trucks with varying levels of self-driving capability and development and even on the road, but there's a lot more to be figured out before they can become a regular part of the industry. So what's left to figure out, and how long will it all take? We sat down with Kenworth Trucks' Mike Dozier and Patrick Dean to talk it over.
The use of the individual technologies that would enable autonomous stuff will provide a lot of benefits prior to an autonomous vehicle. I think a truck driving without a driver. Yet to be seen, what that will look like. It's a case of, continuing to develop those, all the systems that make, for lane change assist, traffic jam assist, increasing the performance of those and the capability of those systems. Automatic docking. There are a number of things that will provide benefits long before, a truck is driving without a driver, and what does that look like?
In the short term, safety and efficiency is where we're focused. And if you talk about those levels of autonomy that SAE defines, that's really level 2. As we go beyond that, it really takes a different way of approaching the systems as a whole. What needs to be on board the truck in terms of video processing power and so on. And we want to make sure that when we do move to that next step, we have a lot of confidence in the solution.
Trucking's future could also include predictive maintenance, which involves gathering data from both the truck and outside factors such as weather and traffic to predict when the truck will need maintenance well in advance. Is this something we should be on the lookout for, or is it still the stuff of science fiction? We discussed the question with Fred Andersky of Bendix.
They're, increasing efficiency, increasing productivity, aside from just the safety aspect. Those are the key things that are going to make the difference between fleets who win and fleets who don't. Because if you're able to cut those costs but still maintain that performance, it's going to be important. And as we look at it, we're a part of that in that our sensors are able to capture certain information that might help. For example, this truck is getting a lot of hard braking events. And we see that this particular driver has a tendency of being closer than he or she should. Let's coach them, back it off. We've just saved money. And so there's that. So feeding that data in, suddenly you say, okay, we've found that in our modeling, maintaining a 1 second or, depending on the situation, let's just say a 2 second following distance saves your brakes. So those types of things,
We may not be able to predict the future of trucking just yet, but whatever happens, exciting possibilities are on the horizon. And the present of trucking was also on display throughout Matt's. One such display of present-day news came from Thermo King, which added to its power management line of products with a new boost charger, auto start module, and electric power jack charger.
Within our portfolio, Thermo King has taken a whole new look at how they do power management across not just the refrigeration industry, but wide range of flatbed hogs. Anybody that has onboard power management needs, we're taking a whole new look at what it means to keep 100% uptime while reducing the cost of ownership for fleets. With that, we have introduced a new line of products that will keep customers running longer for a cheaper cost of ownership.
This was far from everything to see and talk about at Matt's. So for all the news from the present and continued speculation on the future, be sure to visit fleetequipmentmag.com.